again. It's a rich thing.
So we were on the road to go and get my hair done. I have my road dog with me, my chauffeur, my fiance, all of the above. I'm gonna say hi to the vlog.
What to do, son?
So yeah, stay tuned. So I'm a wig girl, no shame in my game, and I'm trying to figure out which one I want to go with for my shoot. So I have this black one that I ordered. Yeah, I'm not really that knowledgeable, I would say, in what you call, the different type of wigs. I think I clicked on frontal for this wig. Pretty sure. And then I have this ombre looking wig, which is a closure. So one of those two wigs will be on my head for the engagement shoot. But like I said, getting ready to go and play around with them to see which one looks better, more natural, all that jazz. So stick around. Alright, so happy Tuesday. I didn't vlog yesterday because I just needed to relax. Yesterday was definitely a self-care day. It just felt as if I had been overworking myself. So I didn't do anything but take care of myself. Today, I'm back to preparing for my engagement shoot. So it's about 9 something in the morning. I have on my workout attire. I'm about to go for a run. I have to pick up my engagement shoot dress today, which I was supposed to pick up on Saturday. I got a story time. Story time. Alright, so I wanted to do a quick story time in regards to my engagement shoot dress. So, I'm taking my engagement shoot photos this Friday, and I took my dress probably about a week and a half ago now to a cleaner's. And I wanted to get my dress altered because it was too long, even with my heels on, and I didn't want to be tripping in my dress. So, when I went to the cleaners to get the dress altered, I thought that we were all on the same page. So the dress had a train on it. I didn't want anything to happen to the train. I just needed the dress to be hemmed in the front so that way I wasn't tripping over it. She asked me when did I want to pick up the dress. I was like, I need it by Wednesday, August 19th. I was looking at my calendar. I need it by Wednesday, August 19th. And she was like, let's do it on Friday, August 14th. So I'm like, okay, perfect. This was God looking out for me. So I call the cleaners on Wednesday. And I say, hey, I'm supposed to be picking up a dress on Friday. I haven't received a text message saying, that my dress is going to be ready for pickup. Actually, I called on Thursday. So I called the day before I was supposed to pick up my dress, and I was like, hey, I'm just calling, I'm supposed to come tomorrow and pick up a dress. I just want to know, is the dress going to be done? And I'm pausing because I really don't know if I called Wednesday or Thursday. One of those 2 days. Anyway, I talked to one of the men working there, and he was like, your dress? What dress? And I was like, oh, this is not a good sign. And so I'm explaining, I came on this day to drop off my dress, and he was like, okay, what's your phone number? So I told him my phone number, and he said, okay, and what day do you want to come and pick it up? And I'm like, hold on. You don't know what day I want to come and pick up my dress? Like, this sounds like my dress is just sitting somewhere, and I have an engagement shoot coming up. Like, y'all playing with me. So fast forward, he says, what time do you want to pick up your dress on Friday? I say, I want to pick up my dress at 10 a.m. on Friday. As you all know, I am working on different summer projects, and so when I'm setting a time to pick something up, I'm sort of, going when I know that I could take a quick break, or if I have a meeting, I can take it on my phone because a lot of input for me is not really necessary. So anyway, I'm like, 10 o'clock on Friday is perfect. I show up to pick up my dress, and I try it on. I'm like, oh, this is nice. She did a good job hemming it. Then I'm on my way driving home, and I'm like, something doesn't feel right about my dress. And something about me, I don't particularly care for confrontation. And so if there is not a true problem with something, then 9 times out of 10, I'm going to be like, oh yeah, this is nice. And so that's how I felt about my dress. I wasn't really feeling my dress already because I was having that anxiety attack that my dress isn't going to fit, because I have lost weight like double digits since I bought that dress. And so I definitely needed a size under the one in which I got, but it took me a month to even get the dress that I purchased shipped to the store. So I was like, kind of stuck with the dress that I have. So I have those emotions going on, and I'm just like, you know what, fine, hand me the dress. But then I'm like, hold up, I paid some good money for this dress, and if something doesn't feel right, let me really think what doesn't feel right about the dress. They cut the train off of my dress. I'm like, okay, so yep, this is the problem. The dress is the same length in the front as it was the same length in the front as it is in the back. That's not how I bought the dress. I bought the dress because of the train and the location in which we're going to be taking the pictures. The train was going to look nice. Like, the train was the dress. It was the one part of the dress that was helping me not have a mental breakdown that the dress didn't fit anymore like I wanted it to. And so we go back to the cleaners. We see the fabric. Again, God, thank you. We see the fabric for my dress. It's still hooked up to the sewing machine. And we're telling the guy, like, look here, there's a problem with the dress. Yes, I know. We were like, oh, the dress is good when we walked out of here. But I really thought about it, and it's not. The train is missing. And I was like, it didn't process why it was in here, but I need to know if y'all can fix it. And so the lady who had measured me, who was supposed to be the one to alter my dress, she wasn't in the shop that day. She was at another one of their locations. And I'm like, look here, I set this time up for a reason. I was supposed to come, try on my dress, hand it off to my mom so she could keep it at her house, and then get back to my apartment and work on what I need to work on. Not be halfway to my apartment, have to turn back around because I'm wrestling in my head. Do I really care that they cut off the train? Do I not care that they cut off the train? And then you're telling me I have to drive 15 minutes away to the seamstress because she's in another one of your locations. Whatever. So, on the way to the seamstress, I get a phone call from the person who's supposed to be doing my makeup for my engagement shoot, and she tells me that something has come up and she cannot do it. When I tell you, if it was like one of those movie scenes in which like your head explodes or you do something really crazy, but then you like flash back and you're okay, it would have been that sort of scene, because I was like, all right, I'm not a bridezilla. I don't ask for much. This engagement shoot I'm really looking forward to. I'm already having a problem with my dress. Now I might have to find another makeup artist. I was having a field day. Like, what? And so, luckily, we got all of that taken care of in regards to the makeup artist. So that's not really a story time. She was really great. She was really helpful. She's actually doing makeup for someone who is very important. Not saying that I'm not important, but the person who she's doing makeup for is like, on the day of my shoot, or the reason why she can't make my shoot, I'm okay with. And I'll reveal it later, can't reveal it now, who she actually is doing makeup for, which made her not available on the Friday for my shoot. But go ahead, girl, go ahead. Back to the cleaners. So I show up inside the cleaners, and I'm already feeling a little emotional, like I want to cry emotional, because like I said, now I'm driving 15 minutes away. I'm looking at the clock because I know there's other things that I need to do, and then I got the call from my makeup artist probably like 5 minutes before I pulled into the parking lot. So I walk in to the cleaners, and the lady is trying to convince me now that the dress did not have a train. And I'm like, I bought the dress. Like, the dress did have a train. She's trying to, like, line up the fabric and say, see, it's all the same size all the way around. And I'm like, look here. All I want to know is, can you put it back on or can you not? And she was like, I can put it back on. I can put it back on. I was like, perfect. When can I pick up the dress? She was like, Monday. What? And she couldn't tell me what time on Monday. She was just like, call before you come because it might be at this location. Your dress might be at this location, or it might be at the other location. And so now I'm like, Monday I was supposed to go and get my hair done while I have my laptop up, participating in a meeting. Now you have me possibly about to drive all over the world trying to figure out where my dress is on Monday. So now I'm like, okay. The stress is piling and, like, no words. So I called my aunt because she was the one who was going to be doing my hair. And we find another day and we're like, okay, we could do Sunday, which actually worked. Tell me why the seamstress texted me on, Saturday, saying, can you come on Tuesday to pick up your dress? It's going to be at the original location. Answer okay if this works. And I'm like, what y'all not about to do is give me the runaround on this dress. So, again, don't like confrontation. So I'm like, sure, Tuesday works. In my head, I'm like, I already canceled what I was going to do on Monday. Now I'm doing stuff on Sunday. Sunday's like my at-home sleep day. It was raining. It was cloudy. It would have been a perfect day to stay in bed. Anyway, Sunday actually ended up working. It was fine. I enjoyed my Sunday, spending time with my aunt, my grandmother. You know, it was nice. Today, I went to pick up my dress, and the story had a happy ending. She put the train back on the dress, and you can't even tell that she cut it off. And my mother and I were looking at this like, wow, she is talented. So, poor communication. I'll take the blame, maybe on my end. When I originally went to have the dress altered, but she made it right. She didn't charge me to put the train back on the dress. And my mother is going to help me disguise the fact that my dress is too big. So I am looking forward now to the shoot. I've ordered my bouquet. I have someone coming to my house Friday morning to do my makeup. The location for my shoot has been set. The rain clouds that were appearing on Friday on the weather app have since been removed. They are calling for scattered showers and thunderstorms, but it's only 20%. So they don't think it's going to rain. If it does, it's okay. Gonna get some cute umbrellas, still make it work. But when I tell you that I was about to have a whole oh, it's me type of moment, breakdown, nothing's going my way, like it was on the way. But I just trusted God that everything was going to work out, and it did. So that's the end of my story time. I can laugh about it now, smile about it now because everything has worked out. But on Friday, I was ready to go to the mall, buy a new dress, find somebody who could hem that dress, but then I would have been out of a couple $100 when you add up me paying for the dress and then paying someone to alter the dress. So it all worked out. It all worked out. Let's return back to the vlog so you can see how the rest of my week went, or how the rest of my week is going. It's going to be past tense, so you can see how the rest of my week went. So yes, on my way to work out. Well, not on my way, but just head outside, go for a jog. Then I'm going to come back inside, shower, put on some different clothes, log on, check emails, do a little bit of work. We're doing a boot camp for juniors and seniors. They have a 10 a.m. and a 5 p.m. session. I'll probably log on to the 5 p.m. session to show some support. So then that way I can just really get in the mode, focus this morning on creating my syllabi and some other things that I could be doing. I think I'm going to do a Bitmoji classroom. Then around my lunch break, I'll go pick up my dress, come back home, do some more work. So, happy Tuesday. Thank you for coming along. And on self-care, workout is number one. All right, so it is now 11:36, making good timing. I got my workout in this morning. I see a bug. Anyway, I got my workout in this morning. I was able to join the 10 a.m. boot camp session and showered and ready to go and pick up my dress. Hopefully I'll get there by 12. I am like a timeline person. When I said times in my head, that's what time I want to be there. So yes, busy Tuesday. When I get back home, I'm going to focus in on finishing up my syllabi and any other work that arises while I take this quick break to go and get my engagement shoot dress. Alright, so moment of truth. After I picked up my dress and dropped off my dress, I got a smoothie for lunch. I came home and I went to sleep. And I'm perfectly okay with that because now I feel like I could really start planning for next school year because I'm feeling rejuvenated and I'm feeling like I'm not on somebody's schedule and I'm planning because I want to plan. And I feel like that's when I really take my time and plan some great activities. So now I'm about to set up my at-home workspace, which you all have already seen me do before. So let's get into setting up this space. So I'm standing right here in front of the door because I'm getting ready to head out. It is now Wednesday. We're a couple of days away from the engagement shoot. It is about 10:15. My nail appointment is at 11. I've already gotten my workout in for the morning. I was supposed to have a 9:30 meeting, but it's been pushed back to 3:30. I mean, God is really just working in my favor. So yes, on my way to get my nails done. Then I'll come back with another story time as I continue to tell you about how this engagement shoot prep is going and how it is playing with my anxiety. But God is testing me and I'm winning because I have a lot of faith that Friday is going to go better than planned. So stay tuned and I'll see you when I get back. Alright, so I am back from the nail salon. I decided to go with French tips, white toes. My dress is black and my bouquet is going to be incorporating my wedding colors. So I decided to go, very simple, very elegant, and just stick to the French tips on my hands. And since my feet won't really be seen in my dress, I was like, hey, I could go with white toes because who doesn't like white toes? So my appointment went well. Nothing necessarily went wrong. I mean, it got started 45 minutes late, but I kind of figured, possibly my appointment would start a little later than usual, so I was prepared with some resources that I could be looking over while I waited. So on my phone, I was examining different example syllabi that I could then incorporate when I got home into my own syllabus. So although the appointment was late, I did make it work. Back to, my whole story time in regards to planning for my shoot. So, the amount of anxiety that I've been feeling in regards to Friday has been up and down. So, the anxiety no longer deals with my attire or how I'm going to look in my attire. Now it's focused on the weather. So my engagement shoot is outside. It's going to be outside at the Lincoln Memorial. And if it rains, that kind of messes everything up. And in Maryland, it has been crazy with the rain. It's so unpredictable here. The forecast will say rain, showers, in the evening it won't be a washout, and then it'll turn out being a washout, or it might not rain at all. So a lot of mixed emotions in regards to how this shoot is going to plan out if it rains. The day is finally here. So today is the day of the engagement shoot. I'm up extra early. My alarm went off at 6 o'clock this morning. I didn't get up right away. I got up around like 6:10, 6:15, hopped in the shower, washed my face. Now I'm waiting on the makeup artist. The makeup artist will be here at 7. Then I'm gonna head and get dressed because we are taking our photos at 11 o'clock this morning, which seems late in the day, but when there's so much prep that needs to happen, 11 o'clock seems closer than usual. But I'm getting ready to eat some yogurt, drink some water, because that probably will be all that I eat before our engagement shoot. But super excited that the day is finally here. Can't wait to take these photos and continue to bring you along on my journey. This 6 o'clock wake up is a great practice because teachers return back to school next Wednesday. And so getting up early probably will require some sort of caffeine, iced coffee, something, because I am tired. But anyway, continue to stay tuned. So it is now 8:45. My makeup is done. I don't know if you can see it. Well, I mean, yeah, you can see it, but the lighting, it's getting good lighting. I don't know. So yes, my makeup is now done. It is 8:45. Now I'm about to get in my car and head to my mom's house so I could put on my dress, get my hair done, and then I will be on my way to the Lincoln Memorial for my shoot. Super excited, super in love with my makeup, and just continue to follow me along on this very busy Friday morning. Makeup done, hair done, dress done. Now we're off to. Alright. Off to the shoot. Look at you looking all dapper. And just like that, it is a wrap. Our engagement shoot is now officially over. Can't wait to see the photos. It was a great time, and thank you all for watching.
It's not a game, it's a